This is the way of stupidity. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Zareth Prevails. We're in the Plan, which is my weekly show about various holotable things that are going on right now. And hopefully you don't think that this show is the way of stupidity, though it might be. It just might be, folks. Meatface might be doing his job. We're not sure yet. Let's go check it out. And by check it out, I mean mount the frackin' algorithm, folks. Please like, subscribe, and comment to support this channel for free. All you've got to do is like, subscribe, and comment. If you want to like, subscribe, and comment, all you have to do is like, subscribe, and comment. That's the mantra for today, guys. We can even sing it along to this song. Like, subscribe, and comment. Like, subscribe, and comment. Mount up. Okay. That was all spontaneous, guys. I didn't plan that. That would be creepy if I did. And probably it would be lunacy, just like most of my content these days. So, Mandalorian Season 3 is here, and I won't spoil anything for you. Don't you worry. So, they did a big interview. A few people have done an interview with the casts, and they've been asking, like, hey, what kind of things are you looking forward to for this season? And so Pedro Pascal, who's the guy who plays Joel in The Last of Us, well, and also Mandalorian in Mandalorian. So I like that he says what he says here. They'll have cool answers. I can't tell you the entire report, but he just says, we're going to see a lot of different Mandalorians, and we're going to see Bo-Katan in action, which is cool. I mean, we saw her in action in Season 2, but that was pretty cool. And, I mean, I, for one, welcome the return of whatever her name is. Hold on. Of Starbuck. Gosh, I had her name in my head, and then it just, fled. I was like, come back! And I had to pause, and eventually got back here. But I welcome the return of Starbuck. She's pretty awesome, and excited to see this season, guys. I did really enjoy the first episode. I won't give anything away yet. Eventually, maybe we'll talk about some of the Mando stuff on this channel. Might be trying a recap video, just as a pilot, just to see see how it would be, see how much work it would be, etc. Might start trying to do some recaps on this channel. I'm not sure. Not sure where we're taking this, to be honest. In other news, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes news, Professor X is now farming Jabba's. Professor X is my alternate account, and this will be my third Galactic Legend, which is just funny right now. I'm facing entire crowds of people with just 6 or more GLs. The entire pod is just 6 or more, so me getting my third seems a little overdue, but it leads me to some interesting questions of how many Galactic Legends should I try for that account? Because the entire reason I had it in the first place was to try to go as Galactic Legend poor as possible. Just go big game hunting. We have off-meta counters, and that's it. And I'm not naive enough to think that that's going to beat the really top players, but that's what makes that account interesting. A clone of my main account, just with a few lower relics, doesn't necessarily interest me that much. And so I need to figure out what I want to do with that account, or if I need to just hit the reset button and try a new player account or something like that instead. I'm just not sure what to make of it. So that being said, I'm excited to get Jabba. He is tons of fun, literally. Now, I did release a new thing. I'm tentatively calling this series my X Notes. I don't know exactly if I want to call it that. Spark Notes. It's not perfect. I need to figure out what I want to do with it. But I did a new character review on Mara Jade, and I think it's been pretty well received. You guys can go check that out. I'm gonna try to put them out every Thursday. You guys can look out for it. And honestly, if you guys wanted to get in there and mount the algorithm on that one as quickly as possible, I feel like it's getting good reviews. It's getting it's being well received, but these videos just aren't getting a ton of initial clicks. And part of that's on me. I'm probably not creating interesting enough thumbnails and stuff. But the thing is, if it doesn't get a good start, then the people who would maybe be more likely to look at it, like more casual people, might like it's not going to appear on their feeds. So, anyways, I'm excited for this series. I think it's been well received. Not getting like the most clicks ever, but we're gonna keep doing it. I think the next one is actually going to be on Bo-Katan because we all want to know her past. We want to know how she fits into the game, so should be good times. Now, the CG has released an announcement that they're doing a new player event for Mandalorian, surrounding Mandalorian, and I think it's just, I don't know if it's going to help you unlock Beskar Mando or what, but it does look like an interesting, potentially like catch-up mechanic a little bit. I mean, it's only going to happen while Mandalorian is going on, so I don't know, the next 8 weeks, couple months, less than 2 months. It looks fairly interesting. I don't know. They haven't told us how many shards they're getting. Maybe it's in the data mine. I'm not sure, but that's pretty cool. I'm all for catch-up mechanics to help new players and their experience because, frankly, it can take years and years to farm all the GLs and try to get caught up. And even if you're a whale, it takes a long time to get caught up. I don't know if anyone will ever catch my main account. If they start now, maybe. But I mean, I have too many Zetas. I have too many Omicrons, for that matter. I don't know. Will anyone even catch my alt? Of course they will. My alt is awful. It's altful. Now, it's not awful. It's a lot of fun. He's a special fellow. Now there's a new title update, and it kind of just. Everyone was like, oh, awesome, new icon, we're going to get new content, and it's all just back-end stuff, and that's not a butt joke, it's just that it's on the back end, and, you know, it's all, my guess is that it's stuff that's going to help us be able to, it's just like scaffolding and whatnot, the, you know, tech version of that, for the new raid, is what my guess is, and, you know, whatever other new game modes they might be pushing on us. They said there's going to be a few big announcements in April in the road ahead, which I've heard a few things that I don't think I'm at liberty to talk about, but I've heard a few things that are quite interesting that may be coming up. I guess we'll see. We will see, but I love that they're like a minor title update. Like, title updates are supposed to be really big deals. And so, like, a minor update, it's like, this is a really small big deal. I mean, it's fine that he worded it like it's just kind of funny. Like, hey, nothing to see here. Like, it's minor because it's not going to interact with us much, right? Like that. I think that's what the big thing is. My guess is that as a title update goes, this is probably fairly standard. It's just not tied to. I don't know, like, players don't have any expectations about it. So that, in my opinion, that's what it is. And I mean, honestly, that's fine if they need to do that. That's all good. Just a funny way to phrase it is all. Not even making fun or throwing shade this time. There have been people complaining about once you download the title update, it's causing issues. There's a whole list of things that some people have said, and I think some of them they're just making up. And stuff, but you know, like, for instance, I did the title update and then my BlueStacks just lagged like crazy, and I ended up crashing my fleets, and it wasn't great. I mean, not in GAC even. I was just doing it like my fleet climb on my main account, and it just crashed, and that whatever. So Tuscan Meat Face, as we've called him on this channel, he responded on the forums. He didn't just get on some random Discord server that no one really knows about or expects him to post on. He got onto the forums and said, hey, look at this. Just like, it has to download all the way. And once it's all the way downloaded, it seems like it's going to help. That'll help. And, you know, if you delete your cache, that will also help. And I don't know, it's just like, hey, that's what the community manager is supposed to do, right? Like, just people are angry about something, they're frustrated about something, they take the official channels, kind of, they use the forums, which is the place the CG is supposed to live and be monitoring, and he posts something that's actually relevant and helpful. So, I don't know, that's a good thing in my opinion. Another instance of him interacting with the community on the forums, not just in Discord, where no one knows to look for him unless they're already on Discord. Someone's like, hey, we want Grand Inquisitor, like, hurry up and give us Grand Inquisitor, and we should have it every single month. They're just not being reasonable, but I mean, it's reasonable to want it, I guess. Just I'm glad. I don't think it's gonna happen. And someone is like, hey, could we actually just get someone to answer this? Like maybe Meatface himself? And I mean, just one word. Honestly, the fact that he just stopped and said soon. So we're gonna get the Grand Inquisitor event soon, which is great. We were expecting it. We need it here. And then after 3 months more after this, it should be permanently in the journey guide. But I mean, even just a small response like that goes a long way toward alleviating player tension and frustration, and I'm just as surprised as most people, I think. I can't believe that he responded to anyone in the forums with anything approaching helpful information. So, I mean, here's me saying, well, thank God that he's doing it, but also, I mean, please keep doing that. That is a good thing. That's something a community manager should do. It's not, just trolling people about Red 5 does not a community manager make. Such as, this is another instance, March. So the event calendar, he's mocked us and trolled us about the events calendar for a while, guys. Like Captain January is a play on words with Red 5. You can see the the capitalized letters red, R-E-D. And if you guys look back more and more, like every single month he's had some kind of jab at the community about Red 5, Red 5, Red 5. Who knows if it's even coming? Like it's I'll tell you what, I don't even care about the trolling as much as it's like, maybe do your job and like earn some respect from people, and then you can troll them and it won't just piss people off. Or just don't troll them and then you won't piss them off because they won't be trolled. But like, it's just, and this time he didn't. And I even looked in the post and there isn't any like highlighted letters like he's done in the past. Like that, maybe there's some evidence and someone can look deeper into it, but they didn't do it this time either. So I don't know, this last week, I guess I have to say that I am impressed by the way Meatface has handled it. I don't know, guys. He's done a good job, I guess. Like, he's told us about bugs, he's addressed community concerns, he's posted relevant things on the updates, like, that nothing to complain about this week. And a lot of times I can point at any number of things, and I don't know, I just want us to have a good community manager, and maybe he is, I don't know. Maybe he's doing a better job. I don't know, guys. I hope so. So congrats to him. I guess they probably ended up throwing a lot of just shade by saying like he never does his job. I'm just, it's strange to feel so much relief at the things he's been doing, I guess. Maybe that is silly, but one way or another, folks, it's been kind of a light week on news, and frankly, I have another video I'm going to work on releasing a Queel lead video, maybe released on the same day as this, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Thank you all so much for watching, and remember that in all things, Xaereth prevails.